and it starts with T. Oh, I'm going to give you another letter. Maybe jasmine grows like this. There's a lot of them growing outside. They have leaves on them. A she. Tree. Okay. Now, if anyone reads your notes, they're going to think I'm crazy. So maybe this was just for fun. Just for fun. So, let's continue with our book. Oh, here it is, Graham. Thank you. You're so welcome.
I have my own.
You do? Okay. You're welcome. So tell me about libraries.
I have my own.
Great. Excuse me. Tell me, how many libraries are there in Bangkok? Very many? Libraries? No?
Have teacher we have.
Pardon me?
Library we have. Library?
Yes.
Yeah. In Bangkok we have.
We have some.
Nelson Hay Library.
Tibet is the national library.
National Library.
ศรีวิทยาก็มีพระอาจารย์มีพยก
แม่น้ำโมเจลรามาดาโมเจลครับพี่
เนลสันเฮก็มี
นี่ก็มี
So can anyone go to the library? Is it free?
yes free
I was just wondering how it compares to libraries in my home. In my home, I'm not saying it's right, I'm just telling you the way it is. In my home, when you have a library book and you keep it too long, you pay a fine.
Same.
I always thought I'd like to be a librarian. All those books. It'd be fun, but then you'd have to keep track of them. You can be really honest with me. Do you like this book or not? We'll still read it even if you don't. But I just was curious. I kind of like it now. In the beginning I thought this is going pretty slow, but now I like it. Toy, do you like it or not? The book. Do you like this story?
Yes.
You do? Okay. Do you like the story, Jenny, or not?
Yes.
I have a feeling you all are so nice that you would not say no. That's my guess. You
I
were
want to
just.
know the finally.
Pardon me?
I want to know the end.
I do too. I do too. So, and since I'm not feeling so hot today, we may read a little bit more than usual too of it. So we were on page 20. And for those of you who weren't here yesterday, after we had a pizza party, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, we had a pizza party, and then we had ice cream, and then we read the book. No, we really didn't. So, what's the deal with the pearl? What can we tell the folks who weren't here? Is the pearl a good thing now or not? Not so good. Why?
Martinez. Some people want to steal.
Some people want to steal. So it's become a real problem, this pearl. Something, good morning, good morning. Something, that's all right.
This is coconut for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
Pending open.
Oh, wonderful. You know what? I have kind of a stomach problem, but is coconut milk good for a stomach problem? My guess is it would be. Would be good for if you have. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a little under the weather. You need this book. There you go. So who is the Mali that teaches at Wat Prong? Do you teach at Wat Prong? Isn't there another Mali?
Yes.
Are you Mali? Do you teach at what Prague?
สอนที่วัดโพหมอyes
How nice. I thought it was the other Mallory that taught there. And so I was asking her questions about her teaching, and she looked at me like, who are you? So you do that in the afternoons. How nice. Thank you. Okay, I got to get back there. What page was it? I'm sorry, 20?
20.
Thank you, 20. Okay, so the pearl is really becoming a big problem now. They thought it was going to solve all their problems, but instead it's creating problems. Okay, so I'm going to start reading on the bottom of page 20, where it says, but he knows mine. Hey, Nina, welcome. We're on page 20. Glad you're here. You're welcome. I'll put these books back here so if other folks walk in, they can just have one. Oops, excuse me, we're dancing around. Okay, so at the bottom of page 20, but Kino's mind burned even while he slept. He dreamed that Coyotito could read. In his dream, Coyotito was reading from a book as large as a house, with letters as big as dogs. Okay, I'm sorry. I started down here. Excuse me, folks, at the bottom of 20. Excuse me, I should have made sure everybody was with me. So I'm going to start that again. Anybody need some help with where we are? Okay. Okay, let's make sure. Suraphet, we're right here, okay? Yeah, you got it. So, and you're going to hear those similes. You know, we talk about similes when you compare things. There's in here as well. But Kino's mind burned even while he slept. He dreamed that Coyotito could read. In his dream, Coyotito was reading from a book as large as a house, with letters as big as dogs, and the words ran on the book. And then darkness covered the page, and with the darkness came the music of evil again. Kino moved in his sleep. When he moved, Juana's eyes opened in the darkness. And then Kino woke up with the music of evil in his head. He lay in the darkness, listening carefully. Then from the corner of the house came a soft sound, a touch of a foot on earth. Kino listened carefully. He knew the dark thing was listening too. For a time, no sound came from the corner of the house, and then it came again. Who would like to continue?
I am.
Would you like to, Nina? Thank you. Please go ahead.
Kino's hand moved into his shirt. He took out his knife and jumped up like an angry cat, and then he jumped into the corner of the house. He felt caught, hit with his knife and missed, and he hit again and felt his knife go through the cloth. Then something crashed against his head, and he felt great pain. He heard running toward the doors, and then it was silent. Kino could feel warm blood running down his head. He could hear Juana calling to him, "Kino, Kino," and there was fear in her voice. Then coldness quickly came over him, and he said, "I'm all right, the thing has gone." He felt his way back to the bed. Already Juana was breathing a fire. She put some cloth in water and cleaned the blood from Kino's head. "It is nothing," Kino said, but his eyes and voice were hard and cold. Hate was growing in him. "This thing is evil," Juana cried. "This hole will destroy us." Her voice grew louder. "Throw it away, Kino. Let's break it between stones. Let's bury it and forget the place. Let's throw it back to the sea. It has brought evil. Kino, my husband, it will destroy us. And in the firelight, her eyes were alive with her fear. But Kino did not listen. This is our one piece of luck. He said, our son must go to school. He must live better than we do. It will destroy us. Juana said, even our son.
Thank you. Be quiet, said Kino. In the morning we will sell the pearl, and then the evil will go, and only the good will stay. His dark eyes looked into the fire. For the first time he knew that his knife was still in his hands. He saw some blood on it. He pushed it into the earth floor to clean it. Let's read the next two together. Morning was coming. Kino took the pearl out of his hole and put it in front of him and looked carefully at it. And the pearl shone in the firelight. It was so beautiful, so soft, and its own music came from it. Its music of happiness, its promise of a wonderful future. And as he looked at it, Kino's eyes softened. He heard again the music of the sea and saw the green light of the sea bottom. Juana saw him smile, and because they were in some way one thing and one purpose, she smiled with him, and they began this day with hope. Isn't this a lovely, well, part of it's lovely, some of it's not. I like their relationship. So, two books. Do you need one? Here we go. Oh, no, excuse me. So now we're on chapter 5. It looks like they're going to sell the pearl. Chapter 5, selling the pearl. Who would like to read? Yes, thank you all.
Selling the pearl. In the